Laszlo, you've had a long career, you've had a great rivalry with Michael Phelps, and many times he's come out on top. So how satisfying was it to finish by tying him tonight?
I'm very satisfied about the results. Maybe I am a little bit happier if I get a little bit faster and stay alone in the second place or maybe the goal. But I'm still really happy about that, and I think it is really special to stand next to each other in the podium with Chad and Michael too. So it was a great race. I really enjoyed that to swim there, and I think that this is a special moment for my life.
Next question, please. Yes.
Alberto Ruffin, Corriere dello Sport. You were on the same spot of the podium with Michael and Chad, and you chat a lot with them. What do you guys talk about?
We just talk about when we need to stand up on the podium and what we need to do, because it is very special and different like the other podium ceremonies, so we need to keep focusing and keep looking.
Next question. Yes.
Hi Laszlo, congratulations. Diego Torres from El País in Spain. Whose idea was to hold each other's hands and wait for step on the podium?
That is a good question. Maybe it was Chad's idea. I think it is a great thing because we are good friends and we have a long history together, three of together, and it was right to do that.
Next question, please.
Ronaldo finished today. Congratulations. Is there any chance we'll see you back in Tokyo?
I can't say I'll be there, but we will see it. I still have a feeling I'm capable of swimming faster a little bit more. I am capable of training more a little bit or doing much better training sessions. So we will see it because for the race series and to me, I keep looking for the next year to the World Champs in Budapest. So that will be a different World Champs because I have a chance to race in home. So I would like to well prepared and maybe a little bit faster and better in every moment, every aspect of my swimming. And we'll see it. Maybe we can do the same race there.
Next question, please.
Well, Laszlo, congratulations. I'm from the Straits Times in Singapore. You want to talk a little bit about Joseph's race? Were you surprised by how well he swam?
No, I'm not surprised because in the semi he swam really fast, and I know those guys is really great because I think he's one of the few people who actually can do a really fast first 50 because Chad, Michael and me are really good at the second leg, but for the first he's the best, and maybe the next race I try to improve my first 50, so we will see.
Please, before we go on, let's welcome the gold medalist Joseph Schooling from Singapore. He handed Singapore its first ever gold medal in Olympic history in any sport. And also please welcome the silver medalist Chad Leclos. He claimed his fourth Olympic medal to become the most decorated athlete in any sport from South Africa in Olympic history. Okay, next question. Yes, please.
Hi Joseph, congratulations. Leonard Thomas, newspaper Singapore. You said this dream started when you were 6 years old. What is this picture like now to you?
Yeah, it's crazy. It still hasn't sunk in yet, and I think I need a couple days. I need to go back, show up on myself, away from the craziness of this, and just digest what has happened. I think it's really an honor and privilege to race again alongside Chad, Michael, and Laszlo, and I think this means this race means more to my family and my friends and those people that supported me. You know, I did this for them. And, you know, when you do that, when you race for people greater than yourself, I think it really means a lot once you accomplish what you want to do.
Next question, please.
Hi, Joseph. Congratulations. Lincoln from today. First gold medal for Singapore ever. What do you think this means for Singapore sports now and moving forward?
Yeah, you know, it means a lot. You know, that was a tough road for a lot of things, a lot of pressure. You know, you gotta learn how to manage that. It wasn't hard. I mean, sorry, it wasn't easy. It was really hard. But you know, first one through the wall, things always get bloody. I'm just blessed and privileged, and you know, thankful that I could accomplish the things I wanted to. I dreamed of as a little kid, and like I said, I need all this to sink in. But yeah, you know, I hope this paves a new road for sports in Singapore. I hope it opens a lot of doors. So I hope this shows that even people from the smallest countries in the world can do extraordinary things, and hopefully it changes all sporting culture and our mindsets towards sports in Singapore. So that's all I can dream for.
Okay, next question.
Hi, Joe. Congratulations. Jonathan Wong from Straits Times, Singapore. Can you just talk us through your race? I mean, what was going through your head before you started? And I mean, as soon as you touched the wall, I mean, what was the first thing that went through your head?
Yeah, it's all kind of a blank, really. Once you're so dialed in, it's hard to remember what goes through your mind during the race. All I remember was walking out. It was crazy. Everyone was going nuts for Michael, and I just tried to stick to my game plan. I'd be out fast. It was all about how much heart you had coming home, and trying to get your hand on the wall first, and thankfully I could. And without these guys next to me, I don't think I could have gone as fast as I could. Huge respect, huge props to all of them in the race. That was pretty crazy. Racing alongside me.
Okay, next question.
Hi, Joseph. Diego Torres from El País in Spain. We've seen the Prime Minister of Singapore visiting you before the race. There's a whole country waiting for you to perform. How have you learned to manage this load of pressure over you?
That's a good question. I think nothing like this, you can't learn anything like that overnight. It takes a lot of failures before you understand how to handle it. I think all this started in 2011 when we went for the SEA Games, and I was 16 years old, and that was the first time I really got exposed to what kind of what pressure really is. And, it's like as the years went on, that pressure kind of evolved and kept evolving. So it's all about how badly you want it, and the mindset which you approach your races. And it's all about belief, really.
Next question, please.
Karen Krause from the New York Times. This is for Chad. Lazarus said he thought it was your idea to interlock hands on the medals podium. Was that what? How did you come up with that? And do you find it somehow fitting that after this rivalry you've had with Michael in his final race individually, you guys end up tied?
I think it was a bit long we were holding hands for, to be honest. It was like 3 minutes. But I mean, look, firstly, massive congratulations to Joseph, Leslie and Michael. Yeah, that was a crazy race. I think for me, yeah, look, we were on the podium and it kind of just happened. I just figured, I mean, when we were going to have this opportunity again, it almost felt like a relay, coming up. And, it's crazy to think back over the last year or so what's happened and where I'm at now. So, yeah, it's been good. Enjoyed this week. A little bit disappointing on my behalf. But like I said, I'll make no excuses. I will not shy away from anything, and I'll assess everything that I've done this week and come back stronger. So that's the way I feel.
Next question.
Question to Joseph and Israel today. Your three colleagues on the podium come from very big sporting countries and have mentors and people that came before them. Who did you look up to who could mentor you during your career? Who were the effective sportsmen?
Yeah, I think growing up, I think most swimmers, I think Chad also idolized Michael. Like, he's the greatest. He's accomplished so much in his career, so it's only fitting to idolize someone like that. He's the perfect guy, to dream of accomplishing what he has accomplished. Like, it's crazy. One gold medal is nuts. I can't imagine 22 or 23. That's out of this world. So, if it wasn't for Michael, I don't think I could have gotten to this point. I wanted to be like him as a kid. He's so victorious. Like, I wanted to win, and I think a lot of this, like, is because of Michael. Like, he's the reason why I wanted to be a better swimmer. What?
During your career.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have like so many great coaches. I think when I went to Bolts, this all started when I went to Bolts in 2009. Like Sergio, I wasn't the easiest guy to train. I didn't want to be there. We got in a lot of fights. Can you imagine a 13-year-old kid, first year in a high school? I was only in middle school in a room with high schoolers, telling the coach to, go get stuffed, literally. That. And then right now, he's put up with me so much, and right now being here. So Sergio is the biggest reason, and my parents also. But Sergio was always with me. I went to boarding school when I was 13. So Sergio, I'd give a lot of credit to Sergio, for sure.
Next question, please.
Hi, this is for Joe Nick McCarville with TeamUSA.org. You and Michael kind of were chatting as you walked around the pool with your medals. Just if you could tell us what he said to you, and did that feel surreal for you in that moment, having a victory lap next to one of your heroes?
Yeah, just after the race, it all started after the race. I asked him, good job, that was crazy. Why did you go 4 more years? And he told me, no way, there's not going to happen. So after the race, when we did that whole victory thing, I was like, dude, this is crazy. I don't know how to feel right now. That's nuts. This is out of this world. And he just looked at me, he smiled, he's like, I know. So he's been through it all, and just being beside him, walking alongside him and celebrating, I'll really cherish that for the rest of my life.
Next question.
Hello, Joseph. Olivia from Channel News Asia here in Singapore. You mentioned earlier that, of course, your parents are a big reason that you have achieved so much up to this point. So I know your mom is here with you in Rio. So since coming out of the pool, have you had a chance to see her, and what was that like? And have you also spoken to your father, who was, of course, watching you on TV back in Singapore?
Yeah, no, I saw my mom when I was walking around the pool. That's about it. I blew her a kiss, but I haven't really gotten a chance to see her face to face and give her a hug and tell how much I love her. But I haven't spoken to my dad yet. I've been doing media and everything from the moment I got out of the pool. But after I do drug testing and everything, kind of get on the bus, I'll call my dad, just talk to him. I know he's probably going nuts right now, so that's great. That's great to know that. But yeah, I'm really excited to talk to him. I haven't seen Eddie yet, so I'm looking forward to talking to both of them.
Let's do 2 more questions, please.
Joseph, I'm from China Radio International, and there is a picture very popular on the web. So you take a picture with your idol Michael Phelps, and now it's very popular. So I just want to know the story that on your year maybe it's 13th, okay? Why you go to Beijing, and how you get the chance to take picture with your idol?
Yeah, so Michael and the U.S. team came to Singapore for a training camp in 2008 before they went to Beijing to acclimatize. and they came to the country club that I trained at. And yeah, I remember I was doing my Chinese essay for school, and then everyone just like kind of brushed and like, oh, it's Michael Phelps and stuff. And I was like, oh, I want a picture of them. I know it was like early in the morning. It was definitely in the morning. And when I saw him, I was kind of like shell shocked. And you know, I couldn't really smile. I just like opened my mouth. Like, so that's crazy. Yeah, that's all I remember. But looking back to it, that's pretty crazy. You know, like what happens in 8 years. And I think I'm just honored and privileged to have the chance to race alongside him. And yeah.
I think you guys went around and saw some monkeys that were flying around. There are all these monkeys that kept stealing power bars from the team area at the pool. And I wanted to see them so bad. I remember driving around the golf cart just looking at monkeys fly around the street. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was in the golf cart of them.
Yeah.
And I
was so excited to see the monkeys.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So please welcome the silver medalist Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, extended his career medal tally to 27 by adding silver number 3. So next question, please. Okay.
Hi, Andy Bull from The Guardian. Michael, congratulations, that was a lot of fun. I'm sorry, I'm going to ask you a slightly more serious question. George Pavel spoke yesterday about how disillusioned he'd become with FINA and the way they were running the sport. You're a great leader for this sport. As you leave it, could I ask you how you feel about FINA, the job they're doing, whether they need to be reformed or replaced?
This stuff I'm not even going to really address at this point. I'm going to try to finish my career off in the pool how I want to, and so far I've been able to do that. And I have one more race tomorrow. After I'm done, I'm sure I'll be open to talk about anything. You know, I think there obviously have been some headlines, you could say, in the sport and in sports in general that I'll probably talk about, but I'm not going to go into any real details right now.
Okay, next question.
Fernando Vallo from W Radio Colombia. Michael, I would like to know, after tomorrow, when you retire, what are your plans? And also, what is the best memory that you keep after all these years, the best lesson that you could give young kids that are starting in the sport?
What am I going to do? Probably going to travel and work some. It's probably what I have planned after this. But after that, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to seeing Boomer and Nicole and my family. I have a bunch of people that came down to watch these games, and I'd like to spend some time with them. And you know, obviously a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, are probably not going to do much. Getting married at the end of the year and have a pretty busy schedule, so a very good busy schedule. And I mean, looking forward to tomorrow. It's a relay race. Those are the most exciting. You know, being able to get out there with your teammates and try to put together a fast relay tomorrow. And we've had pretty good success in that race, and you know, I just spoke to Nathan briefly about it. We're both pretty excited about it, and need to finish off on a good note. Lessons for you know, I think something that's really cool is being able to, you know, I've seen, you know, I'm sure we've all seen the photo of Katie and I when she was 9, 10, and the photo of Joe and I wanted to change the sport of swimming. That's what I wanted to do. And I think with the people that we have in the sport now, I think you're seeing it. I mean, Chad as well. You know, being able to have that opportunity to change the sport and continue to change the sport is something I'm looking forward to. You know, daring kids to dream. That's the only reason why I'm sitting here. I was a little kid with a dream, and it turned into a couple of medals, pretty good couple of years of swimming, and I had a blast. You know, so the more kids that I can, one, help become water safe, but two, also just believe in themselves. You know, not be afraid to know that the sky is the limit.
Okay, let's go this side first and then. Okay.
Hi, Michael. Wang Guan from China Central Television. Congratulations to you and to all of you, in fact. You know what's also going, on a lighter note, what's also going viral online is the red spots on your body from cupping, obviously. So how did the idea of doing cupping first come to you, and has it helped in any ways?
I've been cupping I've probably been cupping for the last 2-3 years. I've liked it. I've seen a big improvement. So just sort of flexibility and I guess it's been able to loosen up sore spots that I have. And I guess that's it. I do like it. I do it in between sessions. I do it all the time. So I mean, I think it's something that works for me, and I think it could work for somebody else. But everybody has their own things that they like and think help recover.
Okay, next question.
Hi Michael, this is Mats Stostad from NRK Norway. Katie Ledecky smashed the world record today by almost 2 seconds. Could you try to put into perspective for us mere mortals how impressive that is?
I mean, obviously what she's doing in the sport is ridiculous. I mean, it's insane. She just gets in the water and pretty much gives every world record a chance. You know, that I guess a scare whenever she's in there, and I think that's something it's pretty incredible to watch. You know, I think this is the first time I think I've ever seen her in tears after a race. When we were back in the massager, I think it's the first time in my life I've ever seen like true emotion really come out. I think that was something that was really cool for me to see. You know, obviously she's probably broken what, 10, 12? I don't know how many world records this is. 13 world records. It's a pretty amazing accomplishment, and you know, definitely something that is exciting for people to watch, and hopefully she can keep progressing over the next 4 years. It's something you know, she's obviously somebody I'm very excited to look forward to watching race. And Joe should be getting most of the questions. This kid just won a gold medal, guys. Let's ask him some more questions. There you go. There you go.
Joe, to be able to win this gold medal over Michael, who had such a record of coming from behind and having these tight finishes, what does it mean to you to end that streak and sort of take over that mantle as kind of the go-to butterflyer in the world right now?
That's for you, bro.
That sounds like a lot of pressure. I don't think I'm anywhere close to these 3 guys next to me. Like, today just happened to be a good day for me, and I think Chad, Michael, and Laszlo should still be the face for a butterfly. Like, this is like my first gold medal. You know, it's not like I've won 22, 23, or multi
good
medalists
pretty
here.
good one to win though.
And Laszlo too. Like, I have the least medals out of all these 3 guys. So right now it's just it's really humbling. That's all I can say. And a real roller coaster ride, but a super fun one also.
Okay, next question.
I'm afraid this one's for Michael again. Matt McGeehan from the Press Association. These guys all want you to swim for 4 more years.
No.
Anthony Irvin's just one age 35. You're going to be 35 in Tokyo.
Nope.
Absolutely nowhere.
Nope. Done. Chad asked me in the ready room, or the award area, and the Dwyers were chanting 4 more years. They did the same thing in London. 800 free relay guys said 4 more years. Obviously, you heard Ryan say I'm going 4 more years. No, I'm not going 4 more years. And that is, I'm standing by that. Guys, I've been able to do everything I've ever put my mind to in the sport, and 24 years in the sport. I'm happy with how things finished. That's why I came back after 12. I didn't want to have a what if 20 years later, and I think being able to close the door in the sport how I want to, that's why I'm happy now. I mean, I probably would have been really, really, really upset losing a race. I'm not happy, obviously. I'm not the super happiest guy in the world. Nobody likes to lose, but I'm proud of Joe. And you know, he obviously swam the best race, and you know, it was. You know, for me, I've been able to, obviously you guys know Joe for a long time, and I've been able to watch him grow and turn into the swimmer that he is. And I'm excited to see what more is to come. I'm ready to retire, and I'm happy about it. I'm in a better state of mind this time than I was 4 years ago. And yeah, I'm ready to spend some time with Boomer and Nicole and watch the little dude grow.
Next question, please, in the middle.
For Michael again, Jack from CNA. I just wondered if you could talk a bit more about Joe, about watching his career development, your relationship and what he might be able to achieve in the future.
What he is able to achieve is up to him. You know, he swims at Texas in the U.S. and you know, Eddie's been able to have some pretty good 100 flyers in his day. I'm excited just to see how much faster he goes. You know, I think it'd be pretty cool to see somebody else break 50. Anybody, any of the guys besides me up here. To see somebody else break 50 again, I think it would be pretty exciting. And you know, obviously watching Joe, I've seen him swim yards, and I've seen him, obviously, so I watched him swim last summer at Worlds. So, you know, it's up to him where he wants to take it. Ball's in his court, so you know, as big as he wants to dream, as hard as he wants to work to be able to do whatever is in his head, it'll be really fun. I think that's something that I'm excited just for the whole as a sport, to see really where everything goes from here.
Let's have one more question.
Joe.
Just one more question, okay?
Or Laszlo. Or Chad.
Okay, go ahead.
For Michael, I will accept your decision and I will not disturb your decision. But one more advice for Japanese, our hope, because we are Japan will be the next hosting country for the So, Kosuke Hagiro, our Japanese hope to gold medal in 400 individual medley and also silver in 200 foreign youth. And after he took only one gold medal, he understood how difficult it was to get many gold medals, to win like you, and to be stout the way you are. So he's following you like a role model and hopes to become better. Yes, could you give him advice how he can fulfill his dream? In what do you find his strong point? He was just beside you.
You know, I actually thought I thought 407 was going to win the 400 IM. That was my prediction. I was wrong. Those guys, you know, with Kosuke and Chase, those guys are going to have a great 4 years with one another. You know, being able to race each other, and you know, I've watched, you know, from any event possible. I mean, backstroke, freestyle, IM, butterfly, and he's very well rounded. So, you know, for me, I think it all goes back to really what he wants and how bad he wants something. How much is he willing to sacrifice to be able to be as good as he could be? You know, clearly, we've seen he's talented. He won an Olympic gold medal, and you know, it's just exciting. You know, being able to watch fast swimming, and I wish him all the best, and I will be in Tokyo, but I won't be competing in Tokyo. No more. This is it. I said it a bunch before, but I'm not doing it. No more. I swore in London I wasn't coming back, and this is final. If we had the papers here, I would sign them tomorrow. I said one more. Whoops.